Cat Election Express journey through Ohio continues. Now we are in the state capital, Columbus. Welcome to the Franz Van Cat Election Express, where we continue our journey northwards through Ohio, and we're in the capital of Ohio, Columbus. Now, whoever wins this state may carry the White House. The Democrats really need to get out the vote in cities like this, the Republicans in the more rural areas. Let's start with the city and the all-important young vote that came out for Obama in 2008. Here in Columbus, Ohio, a big student population, a big pro-Obama population as well. I'm here with one of the student organisers, Kevin Martin. Kevin, how's it going to get out the vote for next week?
It's going really well. We're making a lot of calls. We're getting a lot of people that are enthusiastic, looking forward to voting for the president. We've had actually some people that have already voted early that are also going to help us get out the vote and get more people to vote for the president and win this election.
Students have not had a good 4 years. We've seen the cost of education rise. Are you feeling a bit of apathy compared to this time 4 years ago?
It may be more important of an election this time than last time, considering our choice this time, because the Republicans has been obstructionist, and the student loan rates were set to double.
Kevin and his colleagues will have their work cut out. According to figures, only 60% of young people are interested in this year's election. That number was 75% 4 years ago. On campus, views differ.
Unemployment rates are down, but I still think there's a lot more work to do. So
who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Obama.
We have the freedom, so why not vote? I think it's ignorant if people don't. So.
Do you mind me asking who you voted for?
Romney Ryan.
I was supposed to vote. I was going to do a mail-in ballot, but I didn't really get around to it.
To fight that voter apathy, we see students being bussed in from Ohio State by the Obama campaign. They're taking advantage of the early voting here to make sure that as many young people get to the polls. The polls are out, and whether they'll be enthusiastic as they were 4 years ago, but they're leaving nothing to chance.
Yes, it's very enthusiastic. I wasn't able to vote when he first became in office, so this is exciting for me because I can actually vote for the president now, so I'm very excited.
And from rainy downtown Columbus to a more idyllic setting with Philip Crowther.
Yes, Nathan, we're now very much in farming territory. This is the farm of Jim Mitchell, a very big farm as well, 1,600 acres. He produces field corn and soybeans, and he has his own cat as well, as you can see here. And Jim Mitchell, he is a staunch Republican, as you'll see now. Thank you. He has his farm in one of the counties that surround Columbus. Almost all will go red easily in this election. There are very few persuadable voters here. Most, like Jim, have never voted for a Democrat.
We need to go back to that principle of self-determination and encouraging the work ethic.
We tour the surrounding farmland. Neither candidate shows up here. The inhabitants of this area like to be left alone, especially by the federal government. Dave Raber has always lived here. He says he misses the times when having a small farm was enough to survive.
Ready to go, buddy?
He thinks Mitt Romney can fulfill his demands from a president.
Less government, more self-reliance, and I think that's reflected in the agricultural community where you tend to take care of your own things.
In Dave Raber's case, it's mending cars, farm and construction equipment. Despite his early retirement, he hasn't done well since the recession, and he has nothing good to say about the incumbent.
We don't want it off. I see leadership in Romney, just in the fact that he's been in business. He has worked within the sector. I felt like Barack Obama maybe came in very unexperienced, and I just don't think we can handle 4 more years.
Like the candidates, we continue our search for the crucial swing voter, and we find one in the small town of Plain City. Tammy Redmond has gone from teaching the public sector to owning an antiques shop, the private sector. She leans Democratic, but now her vote will go to Mitt Romney. One reason, the fierce tone of this campaign.
Obama keeps saying, oh, he's large business, they're going to get all these tax breaks, blah, 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 blah. I see absolutely nothing being done for the small business right now. Every price that I've come up against, and I have no business experience whatsoever, and everything I've tried to do has been double the price.
While this county might already be firmly Republican, other parts of Ohio are still very much up for grabs. That's why the attack adverts on TV keep on coming. Here's one from the Mitt Romney campaign aimed specifically at this state of Ohio.
The question Ohio families are asking is who can bring back the jobs? I have a detailed plan to create 12 million new jobs, including producing our own energy in the ground in Ohio. I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message because Ohio families can't afford 4 more years like the last 4 years.
Where might those jobs be created that both candidates are promising? We'd love to tell you straight away, but there's a little problem to sort out first. We'll be heading to Toledo, heart of the car industry in Ohio, if the sheriff lets us go.